Hello everyone. So I started ripping apart the house right here because I'm trying to find that camera that we lost in there while we were trying to pull it down, and it should be around this area. And I was out with the tractor and I started doing stuff, and I'm like, oh, I should probably video this. So that's where we're at now. So we are going to be taking the new Kubota and ripping apart in here until we hopefully find a camera. Alright, well, I got that dryer out of there, and now you can see the basement. So there was a theory that that camera fell into the basement because there were some holes in the floor. I don't know if I want to go down there, but honestly, it's actually probably pretty safe down there. Because the floor of the main house didn't cave in, and it's probably the most sturdy part of the entire house itself. So I might actually venture down into that deep dark hole and see if I can find anything. So I was digging through here. I just pulled this piece of plywood out of here. It was just kind of in the basement here, and I go to walk over here. I was gonna start digging through this, and look at that. The camera, exactly where it was sitting. The wire is actually still connected to it, so if we would have kept pulling on this wire, it would have actually come out. And that is just incredible. I can't believe we found it. It looks like it's still in good shape. It's a little wet, but it's a waterproof case. But yeah, I'm sure it's dead because it was on. It's completely dead, but that's pretty awesome. Goal achieved, and I don't have to dig any further, so that's a big plus. This house is actually ready to burn. That was the only thing keeping us from burning this down. So as soon as we get a lot more rain, well, we've had a lot of rain and I would have burned it, but this camera was what was keeping me from burning it down. So now that I found this, we're gonna just wait for some rain, make sure everything's nice and wet, and then we're gonna light this thing up. And it's probably gonna go up pretty fast because there's a ton of wood in here. The one sad thing is wood prices are through the roof right now, which most of you probably know that are watching this. And unfortunately, there are just a lot of really nice boards in here that are old lumber. They're like true dimension boards. But it's honestly just way too much work to take this apart, and that's why we pulled it down and why I'm gonna burn it. Look what I'm doing. I'm starting my house on fire. Be nice if it would just go up in flames. It should. The wood should be nice and dry. It was a nice rainy day today, so I figured this would be a good day to try to light this on fire. Because I didn't want to do it when it was dry, because I don't want something to go wrong. And I don't want to get in trouble. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to go up. Just catch the wood on fire and we'll be good to go. Looks like it's gonna catch on fire. Oh yeah, that's gonna go up quick. I cannot wait. Oh yeah, that's definitely lighting. All right, well, I think it's time to get back. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to burn down, but we will see. Yeah, I'm gonna get back now. Yeah, it's gonna go up. All right. It's gonna be pretty fun, hopefully. It's all rainy, so I really don't have to worry about that power line because we have a little bit of a north wind, so that'll be good. And the line's all wet too, so that's also good. So yeah, there's already smoke coming out the roof up there. I can't wait to have this gone. It should be pretty glorious. But I like that it's all wet too, because I really don't have to worry about it spreading at all, which was my main concern. Ooh, check that smoke out. Be nice if I'd go up a little faster. All right, it's going a little faster now. I may have put something on there to make it go faster. But hopefully it'll get a little hotter. There we go, we got some popping now. I'd love to have some drone shots, but I really don't want to get my drone out in the rain, so this is the best we're gonna get. There we go. Oh, it's going now. There's definitely fire inside now too. You can see it glowing in there. I don't like the smoke. That is glorious. Oh yeah, it's up in the attic there now. Raccoon! Got a little hot for him. I'm actually kind of surprised there were still raccoons in there. He looked like he was sweating a little bit when he came out. Run, guy, run! Oh, look at that smoke. Holy cow. That is black smoke. Holy cow. At least I chose the wind right. It's blowing away from everything, so that's nice. Wow, that is scary looking. There's a lot of heat in there. That attic, look, everything's smoking underneath it. All the shingles. I did go in the basement because I was worried there was still like an old oil tank down there, but I did go into the basement and there isn't anything in there, so I wanted to make sure of that before I lit it up. Sounds like there's a lot of stuff collapsing, which isn't a big surprise because the house is already partially collapsed, but big downdraft there. It's pretty cool. It's basically the only place that you can stand and not be in the smoke. It would have been perfect if there was no wind, but it's highly unlikely to happen. But it's very small right now, so hopefully it stays that way. surprised there was only one raccoon in there. Maybe that's the only one that got out alive. I didn't hear any squealing or anything though. I figured you'd hear squealing if there were more in there. Whoa. Wonder what that was. There's no gas lines going to the house because it was on propane, and there's no propane tank anymore, so don't have to worry about that either. You know, the crashes I keep hearing, I bet you are just the plaster falling off the walls, because you can see in that window there, I don't know if you can, but a lot of the plaster is falling off the walls and the ceiling, so that's probably mostly the crashes we're hearing. Walk around a little bit, see what the front looks like. Starting to feel the heat out here. I don't know if the flames have gotten up here or not. I don't see any flames out the front windows. There's definitely a lot of smoke, but it's working its way through. Definitely toasty in there. Actually stopped raining now. I wish it would keep raining. I guess it's spitting a little still, but I think the house shifted some more. Hello.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping.
Yeah.
Getting some heat in there now. I can feel that on my face really good. It's definitely fallen over more. This north side of the house here is falling in more. It'll be cool to see it collapse. Oh, there it goes. The whole roof just collapsed. Yeah, you can feel that heat though. Holy cow. Only worry for me is this power line, because yeah, because that does still have power going through it, unfortunately. But hopefully that north wall should fall inward, and then we should be fine as long as the wind doesn't pick up from the south or something. Probably shouldn't be standing right by it, but probably gonna need to keep backing up more. A lot of heat there. Figured this probably has better video for this because it kind of zooms in more. So we're gonna switch to this phone now. My umbrella keeps wanting to leave me. I think we're gonna be fine with the power line. Power line's really my only concern, but those trees are probably gonna light on fire, but that should be fine. There's nothing on the other side of them, so. A little bit of a breeze there. Hope you enjoy my commentary. Man, it's really hot on my face, even from this far back. We're probably, I don't know, like 75 feet back, but it's still very warm. It's honestly burning perfectly. As long as that north wall falls inward, which it should. I don't see why it shouldn't, because it's already leaning inward quite a bit. Oh, man, it's nice to have this gone finally. Oh man, that wind is picking up. Luckily we got a lot of trees over here though that'll block the wind because it's coming from the east. But it blocks it pretty decent. I want that wall to fall in. It's so close. Oh, leaves lit up on the tree over there. Oh, that wall's falling in. Is it gonna go? Oh wow, that heat. Oh, that is so hot. Holy cow, I gotta back up more. That's very hot. Really hoping that power line's okay. The wall just keeps going down slower and slower. North side of the house is pretty much down now, so hopefully the fire will get further away from the power line, or at least the main portion of it. It's gonna be really weird to have this house gone. I don't know what that sound is. It's almost like boiling. Weird. Oh, the roof is gone in the center there. Luckily, I think this tree over here should actually keep this wall from falling this way, hopefully. Honestly, the smoke is not near as black as I thought it was going to be. We back up a little bit. The smoke is not pure black like I thought it might be. It's actually calming down a little bit now. Ah! spitting again now? I think it's spitting again. It's alright. Keep it wet out here, that's what we need. Yeah, this north side of the house is pretty much down now. As I say it falls in. So yeah, we're getting farther away from the power lines now, so I'm much more comfortable with that. So thank heavens. Looks like that west wall is about ready to fall in. The roof is almost completely done with. Oh, there went the roof over here. Man, that is so hot. Oh, that's leaning in now a little bit here on the east side. Hopefully it just falls in on itself. Every single time I say it, something should fall, then something falls. It's hilarious. It's so hot. I'd walk around, but I don't want to get any closer to it because it's already pretty hot standing this far back, and I would have to get closer to get anywhere around it. Spitting again. Darn it. Roof on the east side here. Oh man, look at all that black smoke. Holy cow. That's incredible. Holy cow, as soon as that roof fell in, it just went crazy. We're getting a good rain again though now. That's good. Keep everything cool and wet. That's what I want. This honestly was like the perfect time to do it. It's a little breezy every once in a while, but not too terrible. Smoke. starting to die down a little bit now. I think the biggest part of it's over, thank heavens. Once these walls cave in, that's pretty much going to be the end of it, so. We can get a little closer now. It's not quite as hot as it was earlier. And it helps that it's raining. Walk around this way a little. Yeah. Pretty much ate away the whole interior walls. Man, it's amazing how fast a house can go down. I mean, it's only been maybe a half hour since I started it, I think, so. I'm probably not gonna edit any of this video. I'm probably just gonna run the whole unedited version, so. Except I might take some of the shakes out. Getting some more good rain though, so that's good. Ooh. I think that front wall is actually falling outward, which isn't great. Let's go around here and see what's going on. Yeah, that's warm. Oh, the roof fell off towards the front, or just the eave. That wall's still there, but it's definitely gonna fall forward. And there it kind of goes. I'm gonna stay over here though, because when that wall falls, hopefully it'll fall in, but if it falls out, I don't wanna be standing right there. Getting some more good rain though, thank heavens. Most likely I'm gonna have to come back with my tractor and pile up a lot more wood and then start it up again, but hopefully most of it'll just burn. Sad to see all that wood go up in flames, but like I've said several times, it's very difficult to get all that wood out of the house. And honestly, I tried giving this house away, the wood and everything, and nobody wanted it, so this is what happens when there's no need. Won't have a raccoon problem anymore though. There went the far wall. It fell in. Far wall fell in. Now we just got this wall here to do. Hopefully it'll fall inward. It should, maybe. I see those little spirals in the flames. That's really cool. Little vortex. Or vertices. No, that's not right. Vortex. Man, that wall's gotta go. Last one. A lot of rain, man. Ooh, wow. It's really coming down now. Alright, it's hot enough, it'll keep going. Look at that vortex in there, that's so cool. I also want to put in here that I got permission to do, well, not permission, but I called the fire department and let them know, and I called the dispatch and let them know that I was doing this. So I tried to do everything possible to do this legally. I mean, this house is my house on my property. I do not have insurance on it, so there's no kind of fraud trying to happen here. So just want to put that in there. And honestly, this house has just been a problem the whole time we've lived here, and when we bought the place, because they didn't really want to give us a mortgage on this house or this property because this house was here. But we were able to make it work, but it was not the easiest thing. So it's nice to see this go finally. Man, that wall's stubborn. I guess that was kind of the last spot where fire got to, so it makes sense. I really should walk around and make sure that fire is not spreading or something. Shouldn't be with all this rain, but you never know. It'd be nice if all of it caved into the basement. I'm sure it will eventually, but yeah, this corner's still pretty strong because the fire hadn't been here for very long. It got into the grass a little bit, but I think with the rain and it being wet enough, I don't think it'll spread much. I don't think that tree's liking it. It actually looks like that wall's leaning inward now though, so that's good. Which it might fall outward over here in this corner because this is still leaning outward. I'm gonna move back this way a little bit because I don't want to be where it's gonna fall. Oh man, that is so warm. That eave fell on the, I think it was a washing machine or a dryer that I had sitting there. See if we can go around this way. Oh, look at that vortex, that's so cool. Let's see a little better here. burning up. Well, I kind of want to go around to the other side, but we can wait. I think it'll be fine. If those trees aren't on fire, then the grass probably isn't. Looks like this pile of stuff I ripped out of there is on fire now. Must say, that's probably the biggest fire I've ever had. I've had some pretty big fires, but this is probably the biggest. Actually, I know it is. I've never set a house on fire before. I'm really surprised these trees aren't on fire yet. I mean, the leaves are catching on fire as they dry out, but with the rain coming down constantly, it really is keeping it at bay. I just want that wall to fall. Let's go around here again and see how the front one's doing. There's like a hole in the middle where the chimney was now. It's warm. Who would have known fire is hot? How's the front looking? It's still there. The corner's on fire now though. I can stay here. I got places I can go if it falls this way, so. The dryer's on fire now, darn it. Leaning, it wants to go. Oh man. That part of the wall is definitely going to fall outward, but hopefully this one will fall in. There it goes. Hopefully that grass doesn't catch too much on fire. I think once this wall falls, we'll be good, because there won't be near as much heat. And it's definitely leaning in, so. There's a lot of heat over here now. My phone overheated. Can't record on those for very long apparently. Well, it probably doesn't help that the fire's here because now I gotta get closer. Luckily the wall didn't fall while I wasn't recording. It was only like 30 seconds, so. Just fall already. After this wall falls, I think I'm gonna go get the drone, fly it around a little bit. That falls close to me. Not gonna be fun. What was that sound? I'm like worried there's gonna be some type of explosion, but I checked through there. There shouldn't be anything that can explode, so. Man, that wall just does not want to fall down. Man, it's hot. All right, well, it's boiling down here now. It hasn't spread at all, and I'm gonna say that this was probably the best case scenario here. There is quite a bit of weird brown smoke coming out of the basement hole right here. But yeah, this has gone very good. Perfectly according to plan. It's spread this way a little bit, but that's just because that wall fell on it. But it really hasn't lit anything else on fire because it's still spitting out here a little bit. And the other side didn't spread at all, and even those trees over there lived somehow. Probably because it's just been raining on them and they just kept them wet, but they're all dead, but I was gonna take them down anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I think that's probably gonna be it for this video. I might actually come back out here in a week or two when this starts dying down. It's gonna stay warm in here for quite a while, but I'll probably come back out here and show you in a little bit what it looks like. So we'll see you then. All right, well, we have a big hole in the first floor now into the basement. So hopefully the basement will cave in real good now. Or maybe it'll just burn like that, but it'll probably cave in eventually. But we got some good flame going on there. It's taken quite a while for it to get enough heat down there to catch on fire, but finally went. Well, back out here about an hour or two later, and the basement is pretty much opened up now all the way. There's a couple of beams still in there, but you can see the foundation over there and some other noises. But yeah, it's cooling down some. Like, I can stand pretty darn close to it now, but still a lot of heat there. But yeah, it's pretty much over at this point. There's a big pile of stuff right there. Not sure why it piled up right there so much, but yeah, it's looking good. See a lot more of the basement there. Actually see the basement a little better from over here, but check out how thick those walls are from there to there. They're like 3 feet thick. It's pretty incredible. Yeah, a lot of it's fell down in there, but it's pretty cool. Hello everyone, so it's the next day, but I wanted to just come out here and show you what it looked like. So you can see pretty much anything that could burn is now burnt. How this tree right here is still standing, I don't know. That's incredible. But it's still smoking a little bit, but nothing too bad actually. I'm actually a little surprised by that. I really am tempted to walk in here. That's actually a stump right there. To walk over there on the foundation or something, but who knows what I'm stepping on. But yeah, so there's the old boiler, and then the old furnace right there, and a washing machine. There are like 4 or 5 appliances down there. There's 2 hot water heaters. So you can see the basement, it's only under this portion of the house, and then that portion was just a crawl space for all of this. So not quite sure how the pool's gonna work, but we will see. Don't know if that's gonna happen or not. Well, if you made it to the end of this video and watched all the way through, that's pretty incredible considering it's an hour long. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's a long one, but I kind of just wanted to include everything. I enjoy just like watching the house just burn down. So you can skip through it if you want, and you probably did if you're watching this. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.